Hey everybody, so what's up? This is actually my third time recording this because I tried to do a better one, a simpler, not a simpler, a shorter version. I mean, not a shorter version, sorry. I did one, but the file size is too big and it wasn't uploading fast enough. It was 57 gigs when I was done with it, and I just upload the raw file because I don't have any sort of video editor that'll, do the videos in 1080p like I've been uploading. So I decided instead, because YouTube only goes in 30 FPS anyway, that this video that I'm recording now will only also be in 30 FPS. And that's pretty much going to do it. So new things for this update. Yes, that's important. I should probably tell you what the new things are. First and foremost, I revised these couple of encounters here. I most likely will revise them again and again and again with each update. Though next update, for sure, I'm not going to be working on the encounters as much as I was, for the sake of the fact that I have other things that I want to be working on in those updates, mostly structural based. Now, as you can see though, this encounter definitely not as hard as it used to be. I removed 4 of the AI that would attack you, which is, you don't think about it, but that is huge. For anybody here that was originally following me for my Halo videos, that is still following me, you especially would know how few 4 enemies is in terms of a game. You guys wouldn't really think about it that much. You think, oh, you remove 4 grunts to be, no, that's it. But of course, it's different. In this game, your health is a little lower, and all your AI's health are a little lower, all of your allies, and all that good stuff. Anyway, I also edited this encounter here to add this machine gun for various reasons, most notably because being pinned down by a machine gun, while fun for me, is not fun for 90% of anybody that plays games. They don't like to be pinned down and halted and stuff. So I made this encounter area here, and you can run down there and set off the next set of encounters, which happens to be from guys over there, but it's not a very good idea, as your AI will still be back here getting mowed down, and on top of that, if they do happen to get over there, all of these guys will just flank there anyway. So no matter what, you're gonna get screwed over. Now, despite the fact that you'd be getting screwed over, which is kind of funny but also kind of sad, this map overall is really fun though to play. I think I've played it like 12, 13 times this week. I've been having a lot of fun. A lot more fun playing it than any of my other maps that I've done tests for. As sad as I am for one of my past maps, it was my Allied Offensive Update 4. As sad as I was when that map ended up getting lost, which I was very angry about. Even though that was that, it really wasn't that fun of a map, so I have to say, overall, it wasn't as fun as this one. Even though this one is a little hectic and very small and not as detailed, it doesn't look like a professional made this one like it did the other. But yeah, it was still a fun map. I mean, it's still, yeah, this one is still a fun map. Anyway, you're now getting to the areas that I really did edit though. This is a brand new area open to you guys, and I'll also show you the other set of areas that I'm bringing in, which will potentially be in there in the next update. This here, first and foremost, is huge. New encounter in a new area, which we'll be able to look at in more detail, but as you can see, the idea is you can kind of already tell that this area was set up by the enemy. I mean, look at it. Everything's burnt that you're able to go to, Also, if you guys haven't noticed yet, the barbed wire hurts you, and I do like this concept added in. This has no collision, does it? No, this tree does not. I need to fix that. That's not good. I'll just put a giant clip through it, and that'll work. Anyway. These encounters, though, they're a lot of fun to play through. I'm kind of excited because they just released the Black Ops 3 mod tools, and I'm really excited to get a hold of those. I had a weird mod idea set up after this where I was gonna dive even deeper to the programming, but now I think Black Ops 3, you know, the way it's themed, the way it's styled, plus of course polygon counts and all that, I think it'll work much better for that that style of what I want, because it wasn't a World War II styled thing anymore. Anyway, that was the new encounter. After this, oh yeah, that's also a plane that's supposed to fly by during the encounter, but I haven't programmed that in yet. These guys here, I'm still fighting this guy up here. I'm gonna see how good I can throw my grenades. Nope. Ha! Gotcha. After this encounter is done, and I'm gonna program it to where when the spawners are done spawning, then what's gonna happen is all of these allies here are going to run up over there and they're gonna die. But you have a much better plan, and on your compass you'll see it. You're gonna go into this bunker. Now this bunker doesn't really, you know, it doesn't look impressive right now. Of course, it's just an outline for me. But it leads you to the city. And the city, not all of it is rendering right now. And I know exactly why, because the skybox is right here, and, well, you know, I'm a numbnuts. But anyway, this is a conceptual, at least a partially conceptual design for the city. And of course, you know, this area here is a little small. But nonetheless, it gets the point across that you're a part of the city now. And of course, these textures aren't final either. And you'll push through the city along this way, and then you'll reach the docks, and the docks is the end of the level. Ooh, goodness. That's all I really gotta say right now. Because October just hit today, October is the first month where I'm gonna be starting to work on multiple projects at once, which means that Tokyo will be getting about half as much time toward its development as it once was. And so the next update might be a little smaller. Don't be surprised. But the next update, what I'm really going to be focusing on is structurally designing the level. Specifically getting that bunker area completely done. I'm actually going to draw out a design. That might entirely change. This area I actually designed twice, because originally this little smiley face here wasn't there. It was a nexus of trenches, but the nexus wasn't that fun. Then it had bridges and the enemies would run across, but they weren't doing that. So this was the final version that I added in, which I thought was pretty cool, this little iteration here. And now that I'm finished with it, I can move on to other things. And these other things include this bunker and then the city. And that's all I really got right now. At some point during this time, I don't know when this will happen. It might happen, you know, beginning of the month, end of the month. What's happening is I'm producing other small projects right now. This right now is, you know, it's Tokyo. I have another one, a text adventure called Black Box. And on top of that, I am learning to develop stuff in Unity 5. And I've already taken my C# lessons, and I'm just expanding my knowledge of C# so I can later work with Unity 5. And that knowledge expansion is being held in the text adventure Black Box, which is also the third text adventure I'll be developing. I'm developing a new one every single month, and I'm going to be making a channel soon where I'm going to put all of my development stuff on there. When that happens, I'll tell you guys about it, and I'll also stop posting these development videos on my mini channel, and mini's going to be exclusively for just, you know, playing random games whenever I have the time, and yada 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 blah 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 blah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update as much as I did. If you have any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and let me know, and I will answer them the best that I can. And yeah, did I miss anything? Am I forgetting anything? No, you have a wonderful day.